We're live, pal.
Oh, whoa!
Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Heavyweight Commentary proudly brings to you the podcast champions of the world. It's my main man, Mr.
Breezy.
And I'm your boy, Big K-Dawg. And we are
The heavyweight commentary.
What it do, what it do.
Yeah, you know you missed us.
Yeah.
You know you missed us. The interwebs were blowing up. People were commenting. They were just absolutely just pursuing us, practically stalking. I mean, it's crazy what you guys have been doing out there. Saying heavyweight commentary. When's your next show? Heavyweight commentary. When are you coming to my town? Relax.
Relax
a little bit, guys. We're here, though. We're here. Now, heavyweight commentary is not in your city. Heavyweight commentary has not come around. Finally, heavyweight commentary is not back in your town, but you can enjoy us from the comfort of your home.
Yes.
Enjoy. Yo, Big K-Dawg, man. This is it's a decent week for wrestling. I mean, yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
A lot of things that I really, after, saying that I was going to start watching AEW more. And after 2 weeks watching AEW. It is amazing to me that they do like 6 or 7 matches in 2 hours or whatever their show is. And WWE can only do 4.
I'm so glad you said that, bro. That's going to be a very, very, very strong point of contention tonight. I'm so glad you said that.
So I could do away with, I don't need to see the stupid people walking into the building. I could give 2 flying flips about them walking into the building. I don't think that they just teleported there. This ain't Star Trek. They didn't beam me up, Scotty. I know that they walked there from their car into the building, just like everybody else says on that show. I don't need to see it. Stop showing me that crap and show me another match. Give me another match. You got a bloated roster, and now you're talking about instituting house matches because you don't have enough time to give people the training and stuff that they need.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. I did a little litmus test. I watched a little bit of AEW Dynamite last night on HBO Max live. But I finished watching it today on the replay. And I said to myself, pay attention, because I just had this theory in my mind. I said, I bet you HBO Max and AEW are not going to bombard me with ads. They're not going to do it. I believed in my heart that was not going to happen, compared to watching WWE Raw. The replay, mind you.
Yeah, they've started doing commercials in the replay now.
It was almost unwatchable.
So I started timing this just because I'm anal retentive like that.
Yeah.
It is 2 minutes and 30 seconds for most AEW commercial breaks, and they'll hit you with, we'll be back in 90 seconds every now and then, like throughout the show. The big 90 seconds, we'll be back. It is at least 3.5 minutes for every commercial break with WWE.
Guaranteed.
And it's almost twice the amount of commercial breaks as AEW.
It's not even as bad. Well, I'm sorry. I should say it's worse than what TV was.
Yeah.
I didn't think, because, when we were talking about Raw coming to Netflix, we had all these expectations. One of them was they don't have to take commercial breaks. They don't need all that. It's Netflix.
Yeah.
Then I watch Netflix and I'm like, since when did any programming on Netflix have these ads? And I don't know about you, because every area, even if you're down the street, can be different commercials. But these commercials have nothing to do with anything. They're not even targeted.
Cosmetics.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, social media shows me at least half-naked girls. It's like, well, you might be interested.
It's medication. It's all stuff that they want you to spend money on.
But I'm like, you really don't have your demographics down, do you? You're just shotgunning everything.
Yeah.
And that's insulting the wrestling fan as well, because now you're not even giving us crossover products. We might say, that's cool. We're just watching something that makes our brains hurt. I turn the volume off. I just turn the volume off, and I try to forget that there's going to be an ad break. And I'm like, oh, wrestling's on. Let me turn the volume back up. But it's ridiculous.
I've got to the point now where I'm doing other stuff while WWE's on, and I just listen.
You could cook a meal. You could do all kinds of productivity things.
You could clean your house.
You could literally reorganize your life during a WWE commercial break, or several of them.
Here's the thing. So, okay, let's break this down.
Yeah.
Right? They average four matches a night, right?
Yeah.
In 3 hours. How long?
No way.
How long are the matches?
The matches aren't even very long.
10, 15 minutes?
They're not long enough to necessitate that. I don't understand.
So if they're, let's say they're 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They're 15 minutes a match.
Okay.
That's an hour. That means there's 2 hours of other things.
That's insane, bro.
That means 1/3 is actual wrestling.
Is it a 3-hour show? Because I thought they cut back from 3 hours. Are they still trying to push 3 hours, give or take?
It's right around there.
Yeah. Because I mean, yeah, I know like most of like the live, it was covered 2.5 to 3. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and then the replay, they were at the beginning of replays not doing commercials. So you had a good straight hour and a half of, okay, this is just the wrestling content. But now it's like, if you watch the highlights, you're almost watching the same show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And also the over redundant backstage interviews are just stupid.
Man, Raw this week felt like a chore. And I hate this, man, as a wrestling fan. It hurts my heart. I don't even want to get on here and say this stuff like, oh, y'all being so negative. It's just, please hear the passion. I watched Raw and I was like, I know I need to cover this. I know maybe I'll miss something if I don't watch it. And then, I'm going to not have the content to deliver. But come on, y'all. This is painful. Even as somebody who is studying this to present and share, to give an opinion on it, it's like, what are you doing to us?
Yeah, it's very, very difficult now to enjoy Monday Night Raw.
Bro, yeah, man, this week, to get through it, I powered through it, bro. It was like drinking like on Fear Factor back in the day when they drink the rat milkshake.
Yeah.
Put a rat in the blender, they're like, yeah. That's how I felt.
Dave Chappelle. This ain't the first time I've had penis in my mouth, Joe Rogan.
Hey, yo. That's crazy.
You never seen that on the Chappelle show?
I have. I just can't remember what it was from.
Oh, man. It was when he's the crackhead.
Yes.
And he's on Fear Factor.
Yes.
He's walking across the hot coals on his crusty feet.
By the way, you seen his new stand-up?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a genius.
100%. That dude is 100% genius. Unbelievable. But yeah, man, So unpacking some of the WWE highlights. Now, I thank you for saying that. I felt that in my soul, and I really had to get that out. Oh, well, you know what? On the contrast, AEW, watching the live and the replay night and day. Replay, I had 1 30-second ad on HBO Max before I started. During, I was like, okay, on the logical ad breaks, there was no ad.
Yeah, just clips.
Yeah, it was literally just boom, boom, boom. I don't think I had an ad the entire show.
That's how Netflix used to be on the replays of WWE.
Yeah.
When you watched it, it was no ads.
Yeah.
Replay.
Now, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the international version is still no replay. I'm sorry, no ads on the replay.
Correct.
Because I remember watching on VPN, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. So, hey, maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Yeah, bro. But WWE, man, last week SmackDown, Drew McIntyre had a dope entrance, bro. That opening the show with the bagpipe. Did you get to see that? That was fire, man.
Was it Alba Fire?
Ooh, not quite. I think it was more fire than Alba Fiber, actually. The Alba Fire. Yeah, man. I love the bagpipes. Love them giving Drew his flowers. My man's doing his thing.
He should. You know, as far as all around stuff, there's not very many people that are better than him in WWE right now.
You're not lying.
The dude can wrestle. He could cut a promo. He's got social media game on point. He looks good in the ring. He looks good out of the ring. You know, he's well put together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just he's the Lex Luger of now. He's the total package.
You're not lying, bro. You're not, because when you look at back in the pandemic days, Drew McIntyre was killing it. And he did all the press. He did all the whatever.
Yep.
He was killing it. I remember when he came out when Tiger King was big, and he's like, hey, they're all you cats and kittens. And the fact that he made that connection, he's paying attention to popular culture. He's staying relevant. Man, Drew is always, he's been one of my favorites for a long time. Drew has definitely been top notch, man. Deserves everything. I'm curious to see what unfolds with Jacob Fatu, though.
Yeah.
Question for you, Big K-Dawg.
Hit him right in the teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him in them new shiny teeth.
Oof. Did Cody attack Jacob Fatu?
I think so.
I feel like he did. Now we still have it. We don't have.
Oh, you're talking about in the back when he was in the back and his mouth was all bloody?
Well, I mean the original when he got put out.
Yeah, when his teeth were on the ground.
Yeah.
I always thought he did.
I still believe he did. And
because why would Jacob, after he hit Drew, turn and go after Cody?
That's what I'm saying. So I just don't see why WWE's not playing into that more. It's like now they just jump to a feud. Oh, hey, Cody, he's back. He's fighting Cody. He's fighting Drew. He's mad. He just looks like a crazy man versus like back when Stone Cold got taken out by the Driver with the blonde hair.
I did it. I did it for The Rock. I did it.
You had some kind of build. You had story. You had mystery. It's like they're not really doing that. They're just kind of saying he's got a grudge. With who? For what? Why? I guess we'll get that revealed on WWE Unreal.
Oh, yeah, that's out now. Season 2.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know how you can kayfabe unkayfabe. But they're trying.
Yo, they're
trying real hard.
I didn't think about it, but somebody said that actually. Who was it? It may have been James Romero. No, it was F4W, Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez. They were saying WWE Unreal is literally not real. And I'm like, That's stupid. Like,
it's the new kayfabe, man.
A shoot. Like, so we're working a shoot within a work.
Oh shoot.
Oh my gosh. All right. But yeah, Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, they got their match coming up on Saturday night's main event.
That's this weekend, right?
This weekend. Yeah.
Is it this weekend or next weekend?
I should be this weekend. Oh yeah.
I don't know. There's so many of them stupid things. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, it's now it's like the new In Your House. You remember back in the day when there was In Your House and then they had the major pay-per-views, but in between it was WWE In Your House. You know.
No, I didn't watch.
Oh, that's right. Because that's right. That's right. That was your WCW time. That's right.
I was watching Surfer Sting and Ric Flair.
Bash at the Beach, Halloween Havoc.
So, fun fact: when I was in college, well, you, I don't know if you've ever met Nick, but you've heard me talk about one of my roommates, Nick, in college. Obviously, he and I were the huge wrestling fans.
Yeah,
and they had outside the college, outside our dorm, they had a one of those inflatable jousting pits.
Oh yeah.
So I had a camcorder. So we filmed entrances, and then we had like a battle, not like a battle royal, but like a 6-man tag match out in the joust ring. So me and Nick, I was Triple H, he was Shawn Michaels, we were DX, and then Matt Powell, who was our catcher, was Matt Hardy.
Oh,
and then ironically, Brandon Hardy was Kurt Angle.
the one Hardy.
Yeah, he was Kurt Angle. He was like the super into the gym, super fit guy. That's why he was Kurt Angle.
Oh.
Steinmeier was Chris Jericho. And we filmed like this wrestling match in a bounce house, and it was called Halloween Havoc.
Oh, that's sweet.
Because it was during like because I went to Southern Nazarene University.
Yeah.
So they didn't do Halloween. They did Harvest Festival.
Oh, yeah.
So it was Halloween. It was break for that, like the long weekend. And we didn't have class or anything. So we just filmed a wrestling video and put it together. It's on YouTube somewhere.
That is sweet.
I cannot find it.
Dang.
I have looked and looked and looked for years to try to find it, and I can't find it.
That's incredible. I wish my backyard wrestling tapes were out there. I really wish, man.
It was the most atrocious thing you've ever seen because Nick and I were the only ones who knew anything about wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
And the rest of them were just there doing something to be doing something.
Yeah.
It was so funny, but it was so terrible.
Man, we record backyard wrestling. My friend Chad actually had a camcorder, which back then I was like, you were wealthy.
Yeah, I had the one with the little tapes.
Oh yeah, and he had like a little handy cam thing. We did our backyard wrestling. Oh man, great times, jumping out of a tree onto a trampoline, bouncing 15 feet in the air, ridiculous. Good stuff, man, all good stuff. Chad crazy himself dived off a ladder, and he's like, dude, you're gonna stay right there, I'm gonna land on you. And I'm like, and so I did a last minute audible. I rolled, and Chad just hits the ground, and we're like, oh shoot, Chad's dead.
They killed Chad.
Yeah, we were like, dude, is he moving? Is he breathing? Oh, good times. But yeah, man, your boy Trick Willie is now official on the main roster. He debuted against Matt Cardona.
Yeah, I saw that match. So I used to like Trick Willie.
Yeah?
Not so much anymore.
I feel that.
It's it's that situation where I feel like he's trying to be extra for no reason. And it's like, bro, just be yourself.
But you know, they're not promoting that. That's the sad part. Somebody back there, you know, it's somebody back there egging him on. Hey, great stuff, Trick. Hey, man, great job, brother. Keep doing it. Keep turning it up, man.
You look like a moron half the time. You sound even worse. Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about it.
You gotta get off my boy, man.
I'm not. Pause. I'm not on your boy. I would. Oh, you're gonna make me start it.
Oh man,
you're gonna make.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, I'm gonna hold off on it for now. I would rather hit my thumb with a hammer than I would talk about it. I would rather gargle battery acid than I would let's talk about it. I would rather slam my fingers in the car door than I would talk about it. Man. I would rather kick a can that I thought was empty and full of concrete with no shoes on than I would talk about it. I would rather walk barefooted down a concrete aisle with a 2-inch deep of Legos than I would talk about it.
Oh my God.
I would rather let your dog just went back and ate his vomit and then licked its butt, lick my face than I would let's talk about it.
Wow. Wow. I feel that. I feel that. I'm the reverse of you, man. I was not necessarily a Trick Williams fan at NXT. I wasn't really on that kind of time. But Trick Williams has grown on me. However, I firmly agree with what you're saying. I like his athleticism. Trick Williams definitely has the swagger. It's natural. But when he opens his mouth and when he tries to do whatever they've given him to say,
and he was
yeah,
I'm like, bruh,
you're not that dude, man.
Right.
You're not. And the thing is, the people who do that or who are that, that's just them. Like your funny uncle, whatever. That's just him. And I feel like he's trying to sound like or imitate those uncles, those cousins, you know, or certain comedians.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, nah, man.
It's like he watched the movie How High and he's trying to imitate Baby Powder.
That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is.
Nobody be saying that now, no, nutter, like you be saying that now, no, nutter. Where my powder at?
Yes. Yeah, and it's like, bro, but you know what it is, man. Again, you have people in the back who are out of touch, who are not really they won't admit that they're not up on the times. So they'd rather send somebody out there who's a version of cool than admit, dude, we don't know what we're doing.
I'm a firm believer that Bruce Pritchard is an absolute moron.
Hey, let some people tell it he's a genius.
He may have been.
Yeah.
But every genius has their day, and his was about 47 lives ago.
Nobody's going to stay with it. Nobody.
Bro, he literally got on and said, I think 4 matches is the perfect format.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And you were on a wrestling show and you fill the other stuff with what?
Walking into the building clips. It literally is 10 minutes of them just walking in the building.
And then the announcer, my favorite, the announcers hype it up. Whoa, here it is. Rhea Ripley's in the building.
Yeah, dummy. She's got to be.
Yeah,
they all got to be. They're on freaking contract.
You get really excited about Rhea Ripley just walking through the tunnel that you walk through, that everybody walked through to get there. Like, but when she does it, it's like she's walking on water.
Yeah, bro.
I don't understand. Here is CM Punk, your world heavyweight champion. He's on his way
into the building.
Okay,
so what do I want to see? That they got Samsonite luggage? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yo, the only one for sure, the only entrance that I care to walk into the building by far, and she has never slacked, is Stephanie Vaquer. Ain't never slacked on the walk-in.
No.
That walk-in, that's, if there was ever one they should keep, that's the one.
I don't need to see that. I would rather see a match than I would all that crap.
Well, it's true. To your point,
give me a 5-minute match with two young guys that need the experience. Much rather see that than I would to walking in the building. Since we're talking about stuff that I don't need to see anymore,
yeah.
Can we stop doing the stupid moonsault backwards flips off the ropes where we don't even touch anybody, and they stand there like this, and then you just land next to them and they fall down?
Bro, it's like
I've watched NXT, and I watched WWE, and AEW doesn't do it as much. They're actually a little more crisp, and when they do stuff like that, they actually land on the people. Now, I don't know if you saw the spot where Megan Bain chucked old girl over top of Tony Storm.
Bro, the announcers, you know how they'll say something for a second and move on? They couldn't stop talking about that.
Bro, she full on chucked that chick over top of Tony Storm.
Tony's like,
she tried to jump and grab her and missed.
Bro.
And that girl hit straight to the floor. Whop! And Tony like crawled. You can see Tony was like, oh, snap.
Dude, Taz is hilarious. Oh, no, man. She doesn't know her own strength. I'm like, oh gosh. You know, Tony, Schiavone, they're all like, she cleared her head.
Yeah.
The girl threw her over her head.
She chucked that chick.
It was impressive.
I was like, oh, my gosh.
But in all fairness,
I mean, Megasis.
Dude, the Megasis. But throwing Mina Shirakawa, it's like,
she's not that big, yeah.
No, so she probably was used to that same spot with another girl.
Well, then she did it right after with Penelope Ford.
Oh, yeah.
She threw Penelope Ford on the two other girls.
Oh, yeah.
As a spot right after that.
Oh, yeah.
And so she hit her. She was like, "Pow!"
Not for nothing. I love that team.
That's a solid team, bro.
Dude, their entrance, and this is the power of wrestling. I know that they're not Olympians. I know Megan Bain's not a goddess, but her and Penelope Ford make you believe that
they're special.
Oh yeah, if it were possible, if it really were a thing, they would be it.
Yeah, and here's something I noticed too about the differences is entrances matter in AEW.
Yes.
Like when the music hits, who it is.
Yes.
You know it's MJF coming out.
Yes.
You know when the horses start running on the screen.
Yes.
Adam Page is coming out.
Yeah.
You know when Prince Nana comes out and he's standing there. And then he goes like this. You know Swerve's about to come strolling out. It's so much different in how they pay attention to that stuff in the different organizations. WWE used to have the best entrances.
Their hands down.
They just have gone away from it. They're all super generic now. They all come out and do the same exact thing. There's no they all walk the same pace to the ring. There's nobody no more like John Cena who used to run down the ramp and dive in.
Yes.
Or the Undertaker Roman does. Roman takes about 47 minutes to get in the ring.
Go make a sandwich and you good.
Bro, tell me Matt Taven's sexual Taven entrance is not the best entrance in wrestling. Tell me one better.
Dang, man.
Tell me one better. And listen, out there and YouTube and TikTok world or wherever this is going to end up, do yourself a favor and Google that. Look up sexual Taven's entrance. And it's out there because I've seen it on CCW stuff. I've seen it on CCW's Facebook page. I've seen it everywhere. Go watch it. It is the best
Sexual
entrance.
Taven is legit. I'm gonna.
The other one that I like that is close to that is Rich Swann's.
Rich Swann's is legit. I personally, and this is now recent because she switched it. Rhea Ripley to me has had the best modern wrestling entrance in a long time.
Oh, the one. This is my brutality.
Yes.
Yeah.
To me, she is the one to beat. Now, having said that, for theatrics, Sexual Taven all day.
But when that hits, though, you know that's Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. This is why. Oh, man. You already know. And then she comes out with the stomp. They pan the camera.
You gotta obviously CM Punk, because his has been the same for 47 years. But I mean, like, all the mid-card stuff,
yeah,
you gotta look and see who it is. It's so generic.
You're not lying.
There's no distinction.
You're not lying, homie. Yeah, man. You're right. You're right. I tell you, when Swerve came back,
did my man put on some muscle?
Bro, that dude, yeah, he's jacked.
He got swole.
He's jacked. He's jacked. He came back during that Samoa Joe and Hangman Page match. Well, it was Joe and Hangman Page in the steel cage. When Swerve came out, that rang in my mind as one of the greatest wrestling superstar entrances ever. Because the bro came out, like you said, the lights hit. You're like, who is this? Next thing you know, you see fire. There's the Titantron's got the burning house. He slowly comes out in the spotlight. My man walks down, and you're like, yo.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of like a Triple H return.
Yeah.
It was that good.
Bro, and that's the thing. Like, entrances are supposed to enhance the wrestler, not just supposed to be, all right, at this point in the song, I need to be here. At this point in the song, I need to be here to do this. I need to make sure turn and face hard cam, go over here and stand on the ropes, try to hype everybody up to no.
Yeah.
Entrances are supposed to be so special that people already know who you are and they're excited to see you.
Speaking of, one of my new favorites is your boy Kit Wilson.
Yeah.
Kit Wilson. My man. Talk about an entrance.
Yeah. It's different. That's for sure.
Yo, but you know who it is.
Yeah.
There's no question on when that, as crazy as that music is, you know who it is.
Yeah.
I like that. I like Kit Wilson right now. The attitude. Man, is his partner injured? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. He busted his neck. He had to have like two bones in his neck fused together.
Yeah, I hate that.
They couldn't tell. They didn't know what it was for like 6 months, 8 months. And then they finally found that his neck was broke and they had to fuse his neck together.
Was it Elton Prince?
Yeah.
That hurts my heart, dude.
Yeah. I actually liked those two guys as a tag team.
One of those brilliant.
Pretty deadly.
Teams. Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
Dang, bro. That hurts, man. But yeah, Kit Wilson, shout out to Kit Wilson making do what he may do with, man, no doubt. But like you said, man, AEW Dynamite, what I think was head and shoulders above. Interesting, man. Hangman and Jet Speed are the trios champions.
They had to be.
You know, with the feud with Samoa Joe, it makes sense.
Nope.
But what else? What you thinking?
What else happened this week?
Oh, yes. Yes. You talking about Powerhouse Hobbs.
Contract expired.
There's a lot of conjecture that he will show up on WWE programming.
Even if he doesn't, he already said he wasn't re-signing with them. And so when his contract expired, what are they going to do? Leave 2 out of 3 in the 3-man tag?
Well, the funny thing is they have Hook. They could have done it with Hook.
Hook was hurt, wasn't he?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I don't think Hook is wrestling. You're right. He's been interfering, but I don't think he's wrestling.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you got 2 out of 3 guys.
I like the switch.
I do too. I'm not really a fan of Speedball.
Really?
No, I'm not.
Really?
I'm not.
That dang Speedball Bailey. He made me a believer. I didn't like him that much in TNA, but he made me a believer in AEW.
So I was watching his match, and he supposedly can barely stand on his foot. But then you're going to do like this 4-time 360 degrees, like 4 times across the ring, and then kick the guy twisted on the knee that's supposed to be thrashed that you can so barely stand up on, and kick the guy in the head with like a roundhouse kick. Like, those kind of details matter to me, man.
I agree with that.
Like, if your knee is hurt, you shouldn't be able to stand up and do nothing. The same thing they did the same thing with Carmelo Hayes in his match.
Yeah.
His knees, his tendons are shredded. And then he gets up and jumps off the top rope and does a perfect freaking move where he's like jumps in the air and lands on his hurt leg and gets up. And then the referee grabs his hand and he's like, oh, my knee. It's like, come on, bro. Like, if you're hurt, be hurt.
Now, to your point, man, yeah, Speedball Bailey, when I saw that, I was like, bro, this is too much. Like you said, if you're hurt, you're hurt. It should have been that I thought, because like he pulled a couple of kicks, but I was like, no, maybe he just kind of like missed the timing. I don't know. He wasn't nerfing the kicks based on the knee.
Yeah.
I was thinking he was going to be like, I want to try to pull this kick out. He never did it. He just powered through it. I've seen that too many times. Seth Rollins, Sasha Banks back in the day. And I never have liked those spots where they just rally back and adrenaline is surging. You ain't going to jump up to the top rope like a doggone cat and flip and hit a triple gainer like you're in the Olympics diving. It ain't going to happen. I hate that.
Said triple gainer.
Oh,
Tiger uppercut.
Yeah, bro. I had a problem with that too. I'm with you, bro. I don't like those spots. I do not like. Please, please, please lay in the injury, sell the injury. And the problem is too, I thought about this when I watch AEW, especially. You have guys who base their offense so heavily on aerial and acrobatics to the point where they can't feign injuries. Because then what are you going to do?
They don't have nothing else to do. I was thinking about that too, like I was just watching wrestling objectively this week, not like cheering for anybody or wanting to see anybody. I was watching to see what my eyes would tell me. You know, like what was the litmus test that I saw in wrestling? And you know what I saw?
What?
Like a gymnastics class.
100%, bro. I'm with you.
You know, we talked about there's no real big men anymore, powerhouse. There's a few exceptions.
Yeah.
But everybody tries to do flips off the top rope and all these aerial acrobatic moves. I'm so tired of I'm going to do a move off the top rope. Oh, you're not there, so I land on my feet and do a somersault forward and go to if you're going to fall. Like case in point, Jackal Stevens.
Yeah.
Versus Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Samoa Joe does the walk-off on him. In the air, my man looks at him and is like, and then just falls on his face. Because what are you supposed to do? You're not supposed to, at that point, realize, oh, I can tuck and roll out of this. No, you're supposed to get hurt. You missed the move. If you go to do a 450 splash and they're not there, you can't land and roll out of it, because if you're going to hit a 450 splash, you're not landing on your feet.
That's facts.
You're going to be landing flat on them. So why would you be landing on your feet to roll out of it? It just does. It makes everything look so cheap.
I agree. Shout out to Leon Slater, though. He hit that Swanton 450. He tried to hit that Swanton 450 on Carmelo Hayes, and that man ate it. He missed that. He ate that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what you should do.
I agreed.
If you're gonna do a move like that, and the spot is that you're gonna miss, you need to wear it.
100%. I'm with you, bro.
Like, that's the whole problem that everybody talks about. There's no more suspension of disbelief. Like, because you make everything look so fake and gimmicky. I'm sorry, but I would rather go back to the 90s and 80s when they were punching people and busting their head open and just hitting people in the head with chairs, because it looked real and it looked like a fight.
Exactly.
Now it looks like a choreographed dance cardio class.
Well, you know, man.
Except for CM Punk. His looks like an old man that's trying to catch his breath for 20 minutes. I am sorry. I am not going to let up on that. That is the worst excuse for a champion I have ever seen in my life. The dude is sucking wind the whole time he's out there. And two minutes into the match, his skin is bright red because he can't get enough oxygen for the blood to flow throughout his body.
Big K-Dawg, I totally disagree, because the announcer said he's a cardio machine.
I heard that and I wanted to punch my 85-inch TV screen.
I could not believe it.
He's got the cardio to go for an hour. My ass on the couch, sit there for an hour. He ain't wrestling no wrestling match for no hours. My man would go into cardiac arrest.
That man said, I was like, who paid you, brother? Did they buy you a car? I mean, what is going on?
Oh man, I was like, man, y'all are really reaching now to try to make this guy look good.
Who is funding your lifestyle? Tell me. Because you don't believe you said that.
No.
You can't tell me you believe that. Now, can CM Punk give you a 60-minute match? Sure. Is it going to be a barn burner? By no means.
And it ain't like he has a fast-paced wrestling anyways.
That's the point.
He's a slow wrestler.
That's the point.
He's a deliberate wrestler, and he's out of breath.
When I watched that match, I said, dang it, man. In Ireland, of all places, Finn Balor was so nerfed.
Oh, yeah.
That man was so nerfed. I'm like, Finn Balor in amazing shape. Finn Balor, obviously younger, can go the distance. 60 minutes. No problem. You could tell, man, like you said, I'm watching and Punk's going. And I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on.
I mean, when you're mouth breathing 5 minutes into the match, you're in trouble.
Bro, I saw, matter of fact, the first knee in the corner, he goes, he does that smile like he's being smug. He went,
yeah,
like the dog on Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah.
The man said, and then stepped down and then threw him to the corner. I'm like, wow.
So, since you watched objectively,
yeah,
did you watch the Charlotte Flair match?
I did not see that match. Did not see that.
So, I forget who she was wrestling. I think it was Kiana James, and I think it was Alexa Bliss. I think it was it a three-way tag? It was. It was a three-way tag match. It was the Kabuki Warriors, Kiana James, and Julia, and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte.
Oh.
And they got a chance to wrestle for the tag team titles, whoever won.
Oh.
Kiana James I forget how they set it up, but it's the notorious cartwheel into the clothesline.
Yeah.
Kiana James is literally over on the ring ropes like this, standing there looking back, waiting for Charlotte to get through with that stupid cartwheel that she does. And then she turns and stands there and lets her clothesline her. And there was another spot, and I want to say it might have been Julia. It was either Julia or one of the Kabuki Warriors, where Charlotte's doing something. She's obviously supposed to turn and hit them, and that person came over and they just had to stand there while Charlotte was doing something, and it literally like a second.
Yeah.
They're just standing there. And then Charlotte turns and hits them. And they're like, oh. And it's like, dude, you're not that guy anymore.
The Beyonce of WWE. That's what she is.
Oh, man.
You know how they say the music industry, everybody has to thank Beyonce no matter what award you get, no matter what you do, you have to give credit to Beyonce. That's Charlotte Flair. It's like, all right, you know what? You're going to have to give Charlotte her due.
It is miserable to watch.
You pay tribute to Charlotte.
I pay tribute to something else. I promise you that.
You just have to sacrifice yourself for whatever she wants.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Go back and watch it, bro. Like, pull it up. Pull it up and watch it. You will die laughing. Like, I was like, can we please just stop?
The spots.
Can we please just stop? Can we get like some timing down before we do these stupid things? And she's so off balance doing it. She's like,
I think the biggest problem I have with matches today is so many wrestlers want to get something in, and it doesn't really fit the match.
No, it's a spot fest. They're trying to get that moment to get people to go, oh my gosh, did you see that? Now, what happened? I tell you, a great match was the new kid. Have you seen the new French kid?
Yeah, man. Elio LaFleur. Yes. I watched that with him and Ethan Page.
Now, Ethan Page did some things in that match that I was like, dang, that's genius.
Yeah.
When the dude's standing on the ropes and he smacked his legs out so he fell face first across the top turnbuckle.
Yes.
I've never seen that before.
You know what? It's funny. I watched that and I was like, oh, shoot. You're right. Yeah, that's because I was just like, huh.
And then he did something else on the outside of the ring and knocked him. And I was like, dude, that's genius.
100%. But you know, Ethan Page, you can tell. And I think this is probably, you know, him being Canadian and learning from some more of the more seasoned professionals in Canada, is there's a lot of stuff that you can do that doesn't have to be dynamic. It just has to be impactful.
Yeah.
Like you said, like when you knock that guy down, you say, oh, you know, you make the crowd go, oh, is he hurt? Those moments right there. Or you just clock somebody.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, snap. You didn't flip. You didn't do anything crazy. You just did something to make people pause and reset. Ethan Page has got it, man.
Yeah. And I tell you, I like innovation.
Yeah.
So the Shawn Legacy match was good.
Yeah.
But his finisher is pretty sick. Have you seen his finisher?
I did see that. I was like, oh,
that's really cool. It's not the same thing that you see from, you know, just the one of a kind split-legged moonsault that 4 other people do.
Yes.
You know, or a cutter. Like everyone does a cutter. Granted, Sol Rucas is the best.
Bro, but that's innovation though.
Yeah. And you know, shame on Stevie Richards for saying she should think about doing that. She's going to really feel that later on in her career.
I don't know about that, because I don't think the bump is that crazy. Oh, shoot.
It's not that crazy. I just don't understand. I don't understand why he's so upset with it. You know?
Yeah, because I mean she's basically, you know, of course, doing a gainer into a back bump.
Right.
And it's, I mean, worst case, maybe she gets a little dizzy, you know, but the back bump is about what you would take from doing most anything.
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe he has some other insight to it. Maybe the shoulder positioning. So,
speaking of that match, did you see the 3-way women's tag match on NXT? It was Zaruka versus Fatal Influence.
I saw the highlight of that.
Okay. Zarya sold the hurt shoulder the whole match.
Nice.
She even went to do a move and was like, ah,
Yeah.
in the middle of the move, screamed out and dropped whoever she had in the air because she couldn't press with her shoulder.
Nice.
She would do something where she hit with her shoulder and she'd immediately go, ah.
Yeah.
And couldn't, she made it where like you believe that her shoulder was hurt.
100%.
Now she did finish like, but it didn't have the snap with the
F5?
Yeah. It didn't
that makes sense.
Didn't have the snap. Because you saw the replay, it was like an okay one.
Yeah, it was like, okay, she hit F5.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the usual one where she's like and flings them. Because she was selling her shoulder the whole time.
Nice.
She even like they played it up too. She's like, I'm just wanting you to know, my shoulder's not good. I'll do what I can.
Oh.
And she got out there and they slung her into the ropes and into the corner and hit her shoulder on the turnbuckle, and that was it for the rest of the match. She was with basically one arm.
Wow. But that's what it takes, man. It's not crazy stuff. It's just selling and just committing to the sell. I tell you what, bro, match of the week for me had to be hands down.
Okay.
That street fight with the Death Riders
versus
good. Don Callis family.
That was so good.
I watched that like it was like watching a train wreck that you can't take your eyes off of.
Yeah.
And in the best way possible, of course. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Oh. I loved it.
Yeah. Especially the body slam onto the board with glass tacks and barbed wire.
But you know what they did? They sold it and hyped it so well. Because you're like, oh man, who's going to get suplexed on it? Nope. Block, counter. And then finally, boom, Moxley takes it. And you're like, ah!
And then they slammed somebody on top of him while he was still on there. And he got up and was walking to the back and still got the thumbtacks on his back.
God, his back tore up like a tiger got him.
Yeah.
I loved it, man. But you know what I love? When AEW books a stipulation, they are true to the stipulation. It's not like you get a WWE stipulation. It's a street fight. Guys are barely outside the ring. And they like tap each other with a chair, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it's definitely like the best way you could describe it is before the Attitude Era, you had the hokiness of Isaac P. Yankem or whatever his name was, and the Brooklyn Brawler and the baseball guy.
That's right. Yeah.
You had all these hokey characters.
Yeah.
And WCW was wrestling.
100%.
And it changed for a while.
Sure.
And WWE took over and they were the wrestling company. And it slowly worked its way back to WWE's hokey now. And AEW is the wrestling company. So if you like professional wrestling, the indie style wrestling, AEW is what you should watch.
Bro, you said,
and I fought it for so long because I was trying to be true.
Yeah.
But they keep making me not want to watch their product.
That's the sad part. That's the sad part. It's like when a product forces you to go to the competition. You say, man, and it's like when a customer says, I want to use your product. Like you go to the dealership and say, I want to buy this car. If only I can get a decent deal. Well,
and they're like, no, you better go to Ford.
Exactly. And you're like, you mean to tell me like you won't sell me this Honda? No, sir. We're not going to give you 1 penny off. Go, like you said, go down the street. Go to Ford.
You want a discount? Go to Ford or Chevy.
Yeah, and you're like, but I don't understand. I have a bag full of money. We can't work it. Nope. That's what we're showing up with. We're paying our subscriptions. We're showing up with bags full of money and handing it to WWE. Hey, guys, look, just please respect us. And it's like,
what? It's like you said anymore. They don't care about the wrestling fan anymore. They care about sponsorships and making as much money as they can. It's crazy how, like, I looked at tickets for AEW You could get a lower level ticket for AEW there because it was in Orlando.
Yeah.
It's like $130.
That's affordable.
Yeah. If you get a lower level ticket in WWE, it's like $400 or $500.
They're pricing the family out. But then again, is that by design, Big K-Dawg? Are they pricing out the family, the old school Armory fan? Are they pricing out, the dad that just wants to take his 3 kids and eat some popcorn and eat hot dogs? Are they pricing them out on purpose?
Well, yeah, because they don't have money.
I mean to say, is there something more nefarious at work? That maybe they're setting that bar to say, we want a higher level clientele, if you will. We're trying to make wrestling for a certain audience, like the nightclub that opens up and says, well, you're wearing jeans, you can't get in, but we're gonna let that guy in, that kind of thing. Are they trying to get away from certain fans and certain demographics?
I'm trying to get in that demographic.
Hey, yo,
right there. That's a good question. I never thought of it like that. I just thought that they were trying to make as much money as possible, and they don't care who buys the tickets as long as they buy the tickets.
I can respect that.
But here's the thing. Like we've talked about this before, live shows typically aren't money makers.
That's real.
The cable deals are what makes money, which then leads to, why are you making me watch so much commercials? Because the commercials pay the networks who pay to have your show.
It's greed. At this point, it's got to be greed.
There's so many people with their hands in the till that by the time it gets to the lay person, you've got to pay tax on 4 different people before you, like the ticket. You got to pay 4 different people for the ticket. Exactly. You got to pay the network. You got to pay the arena. You got to pay the organization. Then you got to pay the talent, and then your price of your ticket.
You're paying your sponsors.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I didn't take on a finance charge in this company. I tell you what, though, you should buy stock in WWE because they dang sure making money.
Well, you know what's crazy, man, is they were in a great position when they had the WWE Network for $9.99.
Bro, I have no idea in my soul why they got rid of that.
Supposedly they didn't have as many subscriptions as they projected for their stockholders, but still they were wildly successful. They were still making crazy money.
And it was the best ongoing joke. You could watch it for just $9.99.
That was brilliant. Even the fans got into it.
I paid for it before it was available.
Wow.
When they said that you could go on now and order an early
$9.99 every.
I was like, I waste $9.99 at the convenience store when I'm getting gas,
bro,
on gum and a candy bar.
It's sad because they were doing fine. It's greed. It's greed. They were doing fine. Yeah, man. And AEW is slotting in to where they're saying, hey, look, if you're one of the misfits, cool. We're with you.
And I don't know what anybody talks about, but that arena in Orlando was jam-packed.
Dude, AEW's booking, again, are they booking massive, venues like WWE? No. But then again, do they need to?
No.
They don't. And not to mention, you think the money that they're making off of HBO Max, the deals that they're doing, the opportunities they're getting, it's not like, they're hurting. Tony Khan's obviously getting money. He's getting investors. And they've secured TV, and they got it on lock. So, hey, man, we'll see. We will see. Oh, yeah.
Wrap it up.
It's about that time, man. One more spot of the week. Did you see Swerve Strickland pile drive Kevin Knight onto the barricade? Oh, wait.
I thought the best thing I thought was something happened in the corner and Kevin Knight did something to Swerve Strickland, and he tried to pin him, and the whole time Swerve was laughing at him.
Yeah.
I thought that was so great.
Dude.
I was like, he's in my mind. He was like, this stupid young buck think he did something. He's just chuckling, like, not like, I don't know. I got in a lot of fights when I was younger.
Yeah.
How you hit someone and they just laugh at you.
Yeah.
It's like, dang.
Exactly. That's you in trouble.
And that's what I thought. Like he hit him with his like a really good shot, and Swerve was just like, I see you, boy. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. Got a little something. I see you.
Yes.
And then proceeded to whip his butt.
Well, what was really, really crazy, man, was he hits that spot, and you're like, Kevin Knight, you're not getting up. Oh, no. And Hangman told him, matter of fact, the funny thing Hangman told him was, he told Speedball Bailey, hey, you could outlast Samoa Joe. If you can just work your style, you can outlast him. And then he looked at Kevin Knight.
He said, good luck.
Yeah. Brilliant, man. Shout to Swerve. Shout to the whole AEW, bro.
I like how him and Adam Page are kind of like unmentioned teaming together.
Yes.
Like they kind of like, it's like an unspoken partnership that they got going on.
Love it. Saturday night's main event this weekend. Check that out. Go check it out. Give our candid feedback on it. Big K-Dawg, who you got? Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu.
I want Jacob Fatu to win. I don't know if they'll let him. I mean, you're talking about Cody Rhodes. But Cody is best when he's struggling.
Yes, true.
I mean, everybody complained about how bland and his title reign was, but everybody loved him when he was going against Roman and getting beat down all the time.
Facts.
He needs to get beat down a little bit. He needs to struggle. He's had it too good for a while.
You're not lying.
He needs to lose.
I like that. Who's got the fatal four-way for the number one contender spot? Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Damian Priest.
Sami Zayn.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they're going to pull the trigger on Trick Williams.
No, he's out.
I don't know about Randy. It's between Randy Orton and Sami Zayn.
I could feel that. Most definitely. Most definitely.
I don't even know who the other guy was, but it doesn't.
Yeah, Damian Priest. I don't see Damian Priest getting that. World Heavyweight Championship, sure, but I don't see him in the undisputed title picture. I don't really see it.
No.
They're trying to make him a main eventer, trying to tell us that he is, but no.
No.
Mid-Carter, most certainly.
Upper mid-Carter, but mid-Carter.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, listen, y'all, we could talk all night about wrestling, but one thing's for sure. We got lives. We got stuff. Hey, continue to tune in. Shout out to all y'all who are watching our short-form content, showing us crazy love. Make sure you show just as much love to the long-form content on YouTube. Check us out anywhere and everywhere you watch your social media wrestling content. And love, peace, and chicken grease.
Stay heavy, baby.
Stay heavy.